Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the matchup between the Slippery Rock Panthers and the Slippery Rock Eagles, also known as the First Baptist Eagles. A little bit of a difference in the lineups today. Starting in game number 1 is Madison Bailey on the front line and Elizabeth Heitzen-Ryder as well, but she's going to sit on the bench as they substitute on Cami Coleman to play the back line. So we got a little bit of a lineup change as far as the Panthers go. Previously, these two teams last met in the 2020 preseason tournament, where I believe the Panthers had a 2-game sweep as it was a best-of-3 series. I don't know exactly what the scores were in that game. I just remember the outcome. But, yeah. Other than that, I think it's pretty normal. Panthers going to be the one starting us off here with the service. Juliana Toth from the Panthers side here with the ball. Serving this one shortly. After the referees are ready to rock, Lou with the whistle, and that'll start us off. Juliana sends that one up and over. Diving play by Maria sends it back to the Panther side, but it's indeed out of bounds, and that will be a Panther point. Service up and over. Sam getting that one to the front line. Everybody kind of looking there, thinking the other teammate was going to get it, but the Panthers take home its second tally of the night. The evening. Top end another service. They will send that one up and over. Controlled by Cassie, thrown into the middle. Sydney not quite. Barnett not quite able to get that one up and over. I'm relearning the lineups as we speak. Bear with me. Juliana top of the nice service, able to get that one up and over. Sam getting that one to the front line. Alyssa there with the over the shoulder. And it looks like Barnett there with the over the shoulder. One-handed bump clears to the Panther side. Elisa finds Bailey, slaps over. Kept alive by Barnett from the front line. The hand of Caitlin not able to find a teammate in the front. And that one will hit the ground, and the Panthers will pick up point number 3. 4. I lost count. Juliana Toth with the service, able to get that one up and over. Goes off Sam Cooper. Going after that one, looked to be Cassie Reap, but not quite able to get underneath it in time. And the Panthers pick up the 5th tally. Juliana Toth into the back line. Diving play by Maria, sends it back to the Panther side. Cami with the first. Cassandra with that secondary. And Elisa there with that back set over top the netting. Maria from the back line finds its way to Alyssa. Cross the crease over to Barnett. Slapped over to Cami with a diving play. Katrina with a diving one. Pancakes, but not able to get underneath it. And the Panthers forfeit the first point of the match. Score is now 5-1. Panthers having the 4-point differential in their favor. Alyssa Waters here with the service. Diving play by Katrina goes off her and out of bounds in the backfield. Eagles now at 2. Panthers remain at 5. Also Waters there with that service, able to get that one up and over. Katrina with the diving play. And the Eagles are now up 3-5. So Waters able to get that one up and over. Katrina with that first touch. Bailey looks at that one, but Elisa will get that one. Bailey with a diving play, gets that one up and over. Maria tries to contain that one, but not quite able to do so with Alyssa, and that will be a Panther point. Elizabeth Heitzen-Ryder coming onto the court in spot of Cami Coleman in the front line. So she'll get her varsity debut today. Sandra has her service, able to get that one up and over. Goes off Marie, out of bounds, unreturned. And just pick up a tally at the result of that play. Cassandra will get another shot to serve this one up. Sandra service able to get that one up and over. Cooper able to find that way forward. Barnett called off by, I believe that was Alyssa, but nonetheless, unreturned. Panthers up another tally onto the total sum. Sandra there, that service gets that one up and over. Looks like Caitlin from the back line clears that to the Panthers side. Bailey with the first. Elisa with the over the shoulder. Maria receiving that one on the Eagles side. Alyssa finding that one forward. Barnett throws that to the back line. Cassandra ready for that one. Finds Elisa off to the right side. Elizabeth Heitzen-Ryder with the bump over, being safe rather than sorry. Maria finding its way back to Sam. Able to find its way to Alyssa with the over the shoulder. Heights and Ryder there receiving that one. Elisa able to get that one to the left side. And Bailey there to finish that one off. Maria on her knees getting that one to Alyssa. Into the middle it goes. Barnett with a slapper. Goes up Juliana, kept alive by Elisa. And Bailey finishes it off. And it lands. We don't have any line judges. It just hit me. I'm not sure what the ruling on the court was. And it looks like they're going to call that one out of bounds. I didn't notice that until this very play. Interesting. All right. Katrina from the back line receives that service, finds Elisa over to Heights and Ryder. That'll send that one over top the net. Sam Cooper finding Elisa, getting a hand on that one, but Cassie a little bit in the way of that bump attempt. And we have an 8-4 game. Lisa Armour with that service, finding Barnett from the back line. Cassie there keeping that one alive. Barnett from the back line sends that one soaring, but is a tad out of bounds. The Panthers pick up point number 9. Service up and over by Elisa. Barnett from the back line, finding Alyssa on the front. Slap comes over by Maria. Diving play by Bailey, not able to come up with that one, and the Eagles take home point number 5 of the series. So 15 services have been made, 10 going to the Panthers, 5 going to the Eagles. That's our current score. Reap with that service, finding its way to Heights and Ryder on the Panthers side. Katrina backs that one over to Coleman, slaps that one across with a stick of butter, but a little bit too saucy, and it lands out of bounds. Eagles tally it up to 6. Cassie Reap with that service, sends that one up and over. Coleman finding Katrina, tips that one over the top the net. Returned by Caitlin, kept alive by Heights and Ryder on the Panthers side. Katrina over towards that right side, finds Bailey with a slapper across. Maria diving play, gets it back to the Panthers side. Katrina there with that dump off with a helping hand of Juliana. Side bump over by Caitlin, kept alive by Heights and Ryder. Katrina in the middle, able to send that one into the back line. Coleman there with a nice slap across that left side. Inbounds is the call, and they will tally this one back to the Panthers side. And they'll build a little bit of momentum. Current score 6-11, Panthers in the lead. Madison Bailey with the service. Sends that one up and over. Diving play by Barnett, keeps that one in the air. Alyssa able to find that one forward. And the over-the-shoulder bump by Caitlin, not quite able to get enough mustard behind that one. The Panthers take that point home and cash it into the bank. Service up and over by Bailey, kept alive by Maria, able to find its way forward. Cooper able to throw that one into the middle, dumped off by Alyssa. Coleman there receiving that one. Katrina off to the left side. Juliana top of that slapper, gets that one up and across. Maria getting a hand on that one. Alyssa looks for that dump off, but hits that one a little too forward and not enough up. Madison Bailey here with the service for the Panthers. Sends that one up and over, let go, and out of bounds. The call from the referee. Looks like Maria with the service. Sends this one up, hits the top portion of the net, not quite able to take that one across. 7-14 the score. Looks like Elizabeth Heights and Ryder will be substituting off for Martha Depew. Martha there with that service, sends that one up and over, diving play by Maria. Returns that one a little bit out of bounds on that last play. I'm trying to figure out who was substituted off. Cassandra's on to play in Cammie's spot. Martha's on to play in Elizabeth's spot, and I'm trying to use my detective skills. Oh, Monica Depew comes in spot of Madison Bailey. I'm caught up now. Nice service ace by Martha Depew. Sends the tally results 16-7. Service up and over, kept alive by Marnett, finding Alyssa on that front line, sends that one into the middle. Caitlin there with that finisher. Elisa finding its way into the hands of Katrina, then to the back line. Monica comes out with a little bit of too much of a sidearm on that one, and that one lands short of the netting. Samantha Cooper here with the service. Underhands this one up and over. Juliana receives that one to Eisler, able to throw that one into the middle. And Cassandra there with a beautiful hit, but caught. They're going to say one of the Eagles was in the net, and that one will come up Panther points. Service up and over. Maria finding its way. Alyssa over towards that left side. Barnett with a nice shot, but is out of bounds by just a hair. Panthers tally up another. Service by Katrina, slaps that one up and across Caitlin with the receiving touch. The other Water sister able to get that one to Barnett. Will clear the netting on that one. Elise able to find his way left side. Slap comes up and over by Juliana. Inbounds is the call. And a beautiful attack by the number 1 in the royal blue makes it a 19-8 game. Service up and over, just clipping that net. Maria returning that one. Coleman gets that one to the front line. Armour into the back line. Coleman there with a nice clapper. Not quite able to send that one up and over the netting as it careens into it and then promptly the floor. Caitlin Waters here with the service from the back line. Throws this one up and over. Monica receiving that one, finding Armour off to the left side. Cassandra Eisler with a snap. Able to shoot that one down and in. Panthers break the 20th tally of the evening. They extend their lead to 12, I believe. Service by Juliana Toth. Hits the top white line of the net. Does not pass go. Alyssa Waters, number 7 on the Eagle side here with the service. Able to send that one up and over from the back line. Juliana gets a hand on that one. Panthers not quite able to recover. I'm not sure if I was in the way there, but if I was, I'm sorry. 10-20 the score. Panthers in the lead. Alyssa Waters service out of bounds. Panthers service coming up. Sandra service up and over. Maria able to get a hand on that one. Finding Alyssa into the middle. Barnett with a snap. Able to get that one to the back line. Kept alive by Katrina. That one was going to land in bounds. Good call by the back line of the Panthers. Alyssa into the middle. Barnett with a snap. Inbounds by a couple of feet. That one will go to the Eagles side, giving them their 11th point of the match. Current score 11-11. Barnett service up and over. Martha finding its way into Coleman's arms, into the front line. Armour with over the shoulder bump. Barnett from the back line receives that one on the Eagles side. Looks like Alyssa able to find Cooper, able to slap that one, but Juliana ready for that one. Elisa finding Coleman, slapped across. Kept alive by Maria. Back to the Panthers side. Monica was ready for that one, and Elisa will finish that one off. Goes off the hands of Reap and down to the floor. Panthers pick up point number 22. Service by Armour makes that one up and over. On her knees, Barnett was finding its way to Alyssa. Then Maria not quite able to muster that one into the Panther zone. And that'll be another tally for the girls in blue. Armour there with that service, finding its way into the hands of Caitlin Cooper to the front line. Maria with that final touch clears the netting. Martha to Katrina, back side to Monica, tips that one past the netting, down, inbounds. By just the faintest of margins. Match point Panthers, 11-24 the score. This best of 5 series. Service by Elisa up and over. And it looks like that'll go off Barnett out of bounds, and that's the end of game number 1. Final score being 11-25. We'll move into game number 2 whenever we're ready to rock and roll, and we'll bring you back when we're ready. Alrighty, I think both teams ready to rock and roll. Alyssa Waters here with that service, able to send that one up and over. Cami Coleman able to find its way forward. Armour there with that dump-up diving play by Caitlin Waters. Not quite able to get underneath it in time, and the first tally goes to the Panthers here in game number 2. We're playing the best of 5 series. So far the series is 1-0. Yeah. Ellis able to find that way into the middle. Miscommunication between Barnett and Reap. And that one will go to the Panthers side. 2-0. We'll play on. Juliana service. Very nice form on that one. Sitting battle between Armour and Alyssa. Looks like the Panthers will win that one. Armour there with that dump off. Cooper able to get a hand on that one. Alyssa able to send that one back into the middle. Slap comes over by Reap, finding its way into the hands of Monica. Armour back sending to Eisler. That'll sip that one across the netting. Alyssa finding its way into the middle. Reap there able to send that one to the Panther side. Diving play by Katrina, finding its way to Elisa. Then to Monica. Slaps on a cross diving play. Not able to get underneath it enough. And that'll come back Panthers' way. Juliana service a little hot on that one. Diving play by Maria, finding Alyssa, and that'll dump off to the Panthers side. Armour over towards that left side. Monica with a slapper, able to get that one over to an empty space in the defense. And the Panthers will throw another tally onto the bonfire. That is their sum so far. Juliana service able to send that one up and over. Cooper able to find a hand on that one. Alyssa able to back set that one over to Barnett. Stops that one into the back line. Goes off Juliana and out of bounds. Eagles pick up their first tally. A little bit quicker in this second game than they did the first. But yeah, current score 4-1. Panthers in the lead by 3. Eagles looking to pick up some momentum here. Barnett service able to send that one up and over. Katrina finding its way forward. Elisa able to backset that one over to Cassandra. Tips that one past. And a nice diving play by Cooper keeps it alive. On the defensive side, Maria able to find Alyssa. Over to Cooper. Slaps that one over. And scores! Eagles now at 2. Panthers at 4. I tried to be fancy and stop the ball, but probably just looked like an earthquake to you guys. Barnett with that service sends that one up and over. Coleman able to find its way forward. Front line. Armour keeps it alive. Cassandra there to finish that one off. Barnett from the back line finding Alyssa. Able to send that one over to Sam, and she'll hit that one to the back line. Goes up Juliana and scores. We have a 1-point differential. Eagles at 3, Panthers at 4. Eagles service here. Number 13, Barnett. Service up and over from the back line. Katrina finds its way forward, goes off the top of the netting, and we have a tie ball game here. The first time in this series. We'll see how this one plays out. 4-all. Service by Barnett, able to get that one to the back line. Katrina finding its way forward. Armour able to get that one to Cassandra. Sends that one into the middle, and she'll score out that little slap. So the Panthers will take back the lead. Service by Coleman sends that one up and over. Goes off. And, is it time? Do we go up and get the... Oh, we got a substitute. All right. Last time that happened, me, Luke, Jake, and I think Elijah, along with Titus, all had to kind of push the garage door out of the way and get the ball back. Going there with that service up and over, goes up Barnett, softens that blow a little too much, and that one is unreturned. Looks like Isaac Hendricks is going to try his hand at getting the ball free. Cami Coleman sends that one up and over. Cooper getting a hand on that one. Alyssa able to send that one up into the air. Maria getting a hand on that one to finish off that play. Barnett to Alyssa, able to send that one left side. Maria with a snap, able to find its way into the hands of Monica. Armour back over to Monica on that left side, slaps that one into the top portion of the net and falls down without passing go. The Eagles now at 5, Panthers at 7. Cassie Reap with the service, sends that one up and over. Martha getting the receiving touch, finding Elisa on that secondary, and the finalization by Martha once again. Kept alive by Barnett, able to find Waters across the crease, and then finally Caitlin there to finish that one off. Monica, Elisa over towards that right side, over the net, hits the hand of one of the Eagles defensemen. I believe that was Caitlin Waters with that one, and that one will result in the Panthers defense a little bit too much focused on that defensive touch rather than what'll win the point. Ellie Hendricks substituting on for Katrina Eisler on that front row. Keep tabs in the background as Isaac goes and fetches the ball. Elisa's service a little bit out of bounds, but played by Barnett, and that one will come out Panthers ball. Panthers now at 9, and the Eagles at 5. Elisa with the service, able to send that one up and over. Diving play by Maria, not quite able to get there in time, and that will be an unreturned service by Elisa. I believe Isaac Hendricks, in the midst of all that, got the ball free. It's the hero tonight. Elisa with that service sends that one up and over. Samantha Cooper able to get the first touch. Secondary sliding touch by, I believe that was Alyssa Waters, not able to come up with the ball. And so Eagles will remain at 5. Panthers now at 11. So to send Spider-Man. Service by Elisa, feints that one, hits a cane, out of bounds. Maria's service gets that one up into the air. Martha getting a hand on that one forward. Hendricks able to find its way left side. Martha once again with that one. Sends that one up and over. Kept alive by Barnett. Alyssa valued her teeth rather than getting the ball, and that's understandable. Panthers now up 12-6. Monica service able to get that one up and over. Kept alive by Barnett and Alyssa, then to Caitlin to finish that one off. Martha getting a hand on that one. Hendricks not quite able to get that spinning ball over the netting, and the Panthers forfeit the 7th tally to the Eagles. Current score 7-12. Samantha Cooper's short service kept alive by Martha. Allie not able to get there in time, goes off Martha and out of bounds. Or goes underneath the net. I mean, I guess that's considered out. That doesn't matter. Samantha with that service. Martha getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Coleman. Finalization by Juliana. Finds a way to warp it around that netting and makes that one over. Monica finding its way. Hendricks over to Martha. Over the shoulder, gets that one up and across. Josie able to get a hand on that one. Hendricks there to getting that to the Eagles side. Maria with that secondary finalization by Barnett. Gets that one to the back line. Kept alive. And out of bounds. 9-12 the current score. Eagles pick up a tally at the end of that match. Or at the end of that play. So it'll be their service. Samantha Cooper, sporting number 2 in the royal blue on the far side. Sends this one up and over. Martha getting that one into the middle. Ellie able to find its way right side. Martha there with a nice snap into the back line. Samantha getting the first touch, diving play by Marie. Maria able to find its way to Barnett, and that'll finish off that play. Martha over to Ellie. Back sets that one over to Juliana with a nice side arm to clear that netting. Alyssa able to find its way left side. Barnett able to get that one over. Nice tip by Ellie, keeping that one going. Alyssa forward. Barnett tips that one past the block of Ellie. Martha there to help her out. Ellie throws that one into the netting, and Juliana not able to get there in time. And that'll be the 4th touch to make that one over. Eagles now at 10. Panthers at 12. We have a timeout by the Slippery Rock Panthers. We'll bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. Alrighty, 2 points the difference. Both teams ready to rock and roll. Samantha Cooper for the Eagles going to serve that one up. Cami Coleman getting a hand on that one. Elisa Armour back over to Cami. Will slap that one up, but not across. And so the Eagles will benefit from that sequence. 1 point is the difference. 11-12. We have a bit more of a tight knot match than anticipated. But yet again, here we are. Ellie able to find its way over to Juliana. Slaps that one across. Josie keeping that one alive. Not able to send that one across the netting. Alyssa tries to get that right hand over there in time. But nonetheless, Panthers pick up tally number 13 of the match. Martha Depew with a nice service, able to get that one up and over. Maria able to find Alyssa over towards that left side. Barnett to finish that one off. Martha getting a hand on that one. Ellie able to find its way over to Juliana. And that one lands in bounds by a handsome amount. Panthers now, I believe, at 14. And the Eagles at 11. Martha with a beautiful service. I've never seen anything with quite that much power in my life. Puts another nice top spin on that one, gets that one across the netting. Samantha there with the receiving touch, able to find Alyssa, not able to dump that one across the net. And we'll get to see this one again. I'm going to get a better angle on this one. Up and across, inbounds is the call. And she continues the streak yet again. Panthers now at 17. They're starting to take this lead a little bit out of reach of the Eagles side. But we'll play on. Up and over. This time gets a little bit too much on that one. But beautiful services by number 10 in the royal blue. She'll take a seat on the bench and cool down that cannon that she has. Caitlin Waters with that service. Elise able to find its way to Ellie, and then the finalization by Monica able to get that one over to the Eagles side. Elise by that secondary, and Reap will finish that one up. Juliana receives that one over to Hendricks, and then to Juliana once again goes up Barnett into the ceiling, bobbles around a few times like a pinball in a machine, and goes down. Maria not quite able to read it in time. Panthers now at 18. Eagles at 12 here in game number 2 in this best of 5 series. Regardless, we're going to another game after this. Katrina comes in to serve this one up in spot of Ellie Hendricks. Katrina gets a little bit of mustard behind that ball. Not enough upward on it. So the Eagles now at 13. Alyssa Waters with a nice spot on that service. Juliana getting a hand on that one. No one there for that secondary touch. And so the Eagles now at a sum of 14. Service up and over by Alyssa. Coleman able to find Cassandra, and that'll finish off that play. Inbounds is the call from referee Lou up on the stand. And so it'll be 19-14 the current score. Panthers in the lead. Juliana top of that service. Maria able to get a hand on that one. Alyssa there able to find its way into the middle. Barnett with a nice snap. Able to get that one over top the net. Coleman able to find its way. Elise off to the left side. Monica with a nice, solid hand on that one. Also able to dump that off to the Panther side. Goes off Katrina's face. Final touch. Not able to get it over. Fourth touch by Elisa. We'll call that play dead. Service by Barnett, gets that one up and over Coleman. I think she overestimated that one as it falls short of her. And so the Eagles go up 16. Panthers remain at 19. It's a 3-point lead for the Panthers. Barnett service a little too low on that one as it hits the bottom portion of the net. And the Panthers pick up tally number 20. Coleman service able to get that one up and over. Cooper able to find its way forward, and Alyssa there to finish that one up. Martha there with that a quick attack. Able to get that one over to the Eagles side. Maria there sending that back over. Juliana receiving touch. Elisa over to Monica. Slaps one to the back line. Caitlin able to find its way. Alyssa able to find Maria with that one. Diving play by Coleman. Not able to get the arm up in time. And that one goes down for an Eagle point. 17-20 the current score. Panthers still have their 3-point lead. Service up and over by Reap. On her knees, Juliana able to find Elisa. Slap comes down. Martha really feeling it tonight with the power. I'm not sure about the accuracy, but she's in the game zone. Service by Reap, able to get that one up and over. Martha able to find its way forward. Elisa back over to Martha. Slaps that one down, and there it goes. Hendricks back on that front line, and Lisa Armory here with the service. So one up and over. Josie getting a hand on that one, and that one goes off into the wall off of Alyssa. And is up 22-18. Service just short of the net from Armour, and so the Eagles will pick up point number 19. 3 points is the difference. That's the story for the end game here tonight. Maria here with the service, sporting number 9 in the royal blue, able to send this one up and over. Coleman able to find his way forward. Ellie Hendricks doesn't touch the net, but they're going to say Caitlin Waters was caught in it, and so that'll forfeit the point to the Panthers. Monica DePue's service up and over, diving play by Maria, keeps that one alive, goes off of Caitlin and down without a third touch. Panthers looking at match point right now, 19-24, the current score here in game 2. Service by Monica, able to get that one up and over Maria, able to get a hand on that one, goes forward, goes off of, I believe that was Cooper and out of bounds. That is the end of game number 2, 19-25. The final score of game 2 of this series. Panthers extend the series lead to nothing. Move into game 3 and bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. Alrighty, looks like both teams on the court ready to rock and roll in here in game number 3. Right now the Panthers lead the series 2-0. And Panthers will be the ones to start off the service. Going on the top there with that service, sends that one up and over, nice crisp service, almost returned but not quite enough power from Melissa. Barnett tries to get there in time but not quite. So the Panthers will go up and grab the first tally of game number 3 and we'll get the serve again. Juliana Todd sends that one up and over, goes off Reap into Cooper, finding Barnett to dump that one off. Katrina with a diving play, Coleman there with that secondary, and the third touch by Monica, able to clear that netting to the Eagles side. Alyssa over towards that left side, Barnett able to get that one to the back line, diving play by Katrina, finding Monica over towards Cassandra, and that one will clear to the Eagles. Samantha able to find that one forward, Alyssa there with the finalization from the back line. Coleman able to find its way forward. Monica with a very nice attack, but Maria there to keep that one alive. Monica with the over the shoulder, clears that to the Eagles side. Maria from the back line finds its way. Samantha then to Reap. Not enough mustard on that one to get that one across the netting. And so the Panthers extend their lead 3-0. Juliana there sending that one up and over, returned by Maria. Katrina finding Elise off to the right side. Cassandra there with a slapper into the back line, out of bounds by quite a bit. And so the Eagles will grab their first tally of game 3. Current score is 1-2. Alyssa there with that service, gets that one up and over. Coleman able to find its way over to Cassandra. Into the middle it goes, and Armour there to finish that one off. Samantha able to find Alyssa, across the crease over to Barnett, sends that one out of bounds by just a tad. And Panthers pick up their third point of the game. Sandra Esser with that service. Samantha able to get that one forward, tipped off by Alyssa. Martha there receiving that one. Elisa back over to Depew for that shot across, but the Eagles defend it quite nicely. Barnett slaps that one across, goes off Monica into the ceiling, down. Katrina almost reading that one, but not quite there. So Eagles pick up their second tally with a nice attack. We have a 1-point difference here and now. Barnett, number 13 on the Eagles side, here with the service. Sends this one up and over. Kept alive by Katrina, finding its way forward. Elisa getting that one to the back line. And Coleman there to send that one across, skips it across the lake. Diving is Alyssa, but not quite able to get underneath it in time. And so the Panthers will pick up point number 4. Elisa with that service, gets that one up and over. Caitlin finding its way to Alyssa, gets that one front line. Samantha there with a nice recovery to finish off that play. Katrina with the set. Monica with the tip past the block of Reap, and no other defenseman there ready for that one on the Eagles side will result in a Panther point. Panthers in the lead, 5-2. Service up and over, let go. Out of bounds is the call. Yeah, good eye by Alyssa Waters. Cassia Reap here with the service, number 14 in the Eagles blue. Service up and over, kept alive by Monica, keeping that one in the air. Katrina able to find Martha, not able to get that one past the netting with the windmill attack. And it will result in an Eagles fourth tally. 4-5 is the current score. If I move around a lot, it's just because I'm trying to keep the lines in view as they're a little thin and the floor is kind of shiny. Service by Cassie, gets that one up and over. 4 players look at each other and say, I thought you had it. But the result of that play, we got a 5-all game, tied up 5 apiece. Reaps underhand service, able to get that one up over shallow, kept alive by Martha, finding Katrina over to Monica. Slaps that one up and across, and meets the floor in the backfield. Panthers take the lead back 5-6, the current score. Monica service up and over, goes off Barnett and out of bounds. Monica service up and over, goes off Josie, over to Barnett, keeping that one inbounds. Alyssa there with that finisher, able to get that one up and over. Monica receiving that one. Katrina off to that right side. Martha with the spike into the top portion of the netting, and that one will come down an Eagle point. 6-7 the current score. Panthers in the lead. Maria's service, able to get that one up and over. Diving play by Juliana, finding Katrina, able to get that one into the middle. Elisa there with a nice shot over cross. Josie with a receiving touch over the shoulder by Maria, and nobody there for that third touch. So the Panthers will pick up another tally to throw onto the pile. Service by Martha, able to get that one to the back line, goes off Maria and out of bounds as it meets the wall. Service up over Barnett, diving play, keeps that one alive. Alyssa able to get that one over to Samantha, and that one will be returned to the Panthers side. Juliana finding Katrina, back over to Juliana, sends that one up and over. Diving play by Maria, not quite able to get underneath it in time, and that will be a Panther point. Martha DePue with that service up and over. Barnett getting a hand on that one. Alyssa able to find that one across the crease. Kaylin with a slap, goes over the net, and they'll score. Samantha Cooper here with that service, sends that one up and over. Juliana finding Katrina, gets that one back into the air. Juliana there with that slap up and across. Maria from the back line gets a hand on that one, finding Alyssa across the crease, over to Barnett, able to slaps that one over. Monica getting a hand on that one. Katrina over towards that right side, Cassandra there with that set across the netting, kept alive by Maria, able to find its way into the hands of Alyssa, then to Caitlin. Ready for that one, Juliana, Katrina back over to Juliana on that left side, slapped across with a lot of mustard on that one, and she'll claim the point. Katrina Eisler here with the service for the Panthers. Service up and over, going off of Osterling, able to find its way to Caitlin. Diving play, gets that one over by Alyssa. Alyssa there with a spike, was left-handed, maybe a little awkward. I can't remember if she's right or left-handed dominantly, but that one will come down without passing the netting and will be a Panther point. I believe it's 12-7. Shooting with a nice service up and over Osterling, getting that one back to the Panther side. On her knees was Juliana, able to clear that netting from an impossible angle, but does land out of bounds. Eagles now at 8, Panthers at 12. Caitlin with the service. Served up deep into the Panthers zone, kept alive by Monica, able to find its way over to Elisa, then to Cassandra to send that one over net. Diving play by Maria, not able to get there in time, but a valiant effort nonetheless. So Juliana Toth will be serving this up for the Panthers. It's a nice hand on that one, gets that one up and across. Maria with a receiving touch. Alyssa able to get that one over to Barnett, slaps that one up and across. Monica with the first, Katrina with that secondary, over the shoulder into the netting, kept alive by Monica. Not able to send that one across the net, and the Eagles will pick up point number 9. 13-9 the current score, Panthers in the lead. And the Eagles here with the service. Alyssa Waters the one to do so. Served up and over, kept alive by Katrina, finding Elisa off to the left side. Monica slaps that one into the top portion of the netting and not able to get that one across. 10-13, the score. Good service by Alyssa from the back line, finds Elisa. Monica there, sending that one up and over. Samantha Cooper able to get that one to the back line. Caitlin Waters able to find Maria. Diving play by Katrina Eisler, hits the front portion of her fist rather than the top. Alyssa there with that service, able to get that one up and over. Katrina off to the left side. Monica with that secondary. Coleman from the back line, not able to get it over in 3 as Elisa makes contact. 12-13, 1 point is the difference. Slippery Rock Panthers calling the timeout. We'll bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. Alrighty, both teams ready to rock and roll once again. Alyssa Waters there sending that one up and over. Kept alive by Monica. Secondary by Armory, able to get that one over to Coleman to finish that one off. Caitlin with it. The first touch looks like a little bit of a collision between 2 diving players. Looks like it's Maria and Alyssa both laughing as they get up, so I think everything's fine and dandy. Amy Coleman with that service sends that one up and over. Samantha able to get a hand on that one. Barnett to finish that one off. Diving play by Coleman. Not able to get there at the last second as Martha backs off. Scores 1 point difference. Panthers in the lead, 14-13. Barnett with the service sends that one up and over. Joanna getting a hand on that one. Elisa able to get that one far side. Martha there with a slapper, able to get that one over, but not down. Alyssa finding its way over to Cooper, and that one's out of bounds. I'm over here guarding somebody's stuff. Elise Armour with that service sends that one up and over. Alyssa finding his way to Maria. Juliana there on her knees, getting that one to Katrina. Off to the left side, Monica with the spike. Kept alive by Cooper. Maria able to send that one to the Panther side, slapped across by Katrina. Caught for the carry is Cassie Reed. Panthers now at 16. Eagles at 13. Service by Armour keeps that one low to the net. Barnett with the receiving touch and the finalization by Alyssa. Martha on that right side gets a nice power behind that one. Katie keeps that one alive, finding Alyssa, then Maria to finish that one up. Diving play by Coleman, throws it across the Eagles side. Reed with a returning touch. Monica getting in the first touch. Katrina there to finish that one off from the back line. Barnett finding its way over to Alyssa off to the left side. Maria able to find that way over to the Panthers side. Juliana gets that one to the netting, but a little too close for comfort. Katrina not able to make contact with that one, and the Eagles will go up to 14 on the tally marker. 2-point deficit. Let's see if they can make it back. Cassie Reap here with the service, sporting number 14 in the Eagles jersey. Low service, not quite able to get that one past the netting, and so the Panthers will extend their lead back to 3. Panthers now at 17. I think the secondary referee is saying that the Eagles are lined up out of position. I think we have it sorted out now.
Is there a point? Yes.
Let's play on. Service by Monica, able to get that one up. Payne over Samantha Cooper with the first touch. Alyssa there with that secondary, able to get that one into the middle. Maria there to finish that one off. Kept alive by Juliana, the Katrina. Over to Martha to slap that one up and across. Diving play in the net. Looks like they're going to call Caitlin in the net, so the Panthers will pick up a tally nonetheless. But I think the rule is whenever there is a service while one team is out of position, prior to the service. Once the service hits, you can go wherever you want. But if you're out of position prior, then you forfeit a point to the other team, whether it's the serving team or the receiving team. So that's what I think the secondary referee was calling. Monica DePew there sending that one up and over. Osterling not quite able to get underneath that service in time, and the Panthers will extend their lead to a 21-14 game. Monica DePew sending that one up and over goes off Maria. Alyssa getting a hand on that one, not quite able to get underneath it in time. We have a timeout by the Eagles. We have a 14-22 game, and we'll bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. Alrighty, both teams ready to rock and roll once again. Monica DePue service up over, out of bounds. That'll give the Eagles a little bit of a spark in this final, I want to say it's the final countdown of this third game, possibly the series. If the Panthers take home this game, that'll be the end of the series, but if the Eagles win, we'll go into it game number 4. Current score 15-22. Barnett with the service. Sending this one up and over, getting a hand on that one. Juliana finding Katrina over towards that left side. Juliana once more with that one, sends that one across the netting. Diving play by Cooper, sends that one back to the Panthers side. What a play. Armory able to send that one back line. Maria finding its way forward. Cooper able to get that one into the middle, and Caitlin will finish that one off. Katrina to Martha. Throws that one a little too far out of bounds. And oh my goodness, when backed against the ropes, Samantha proving her worth with that beautiful diving play, and the Eagles reap the benefits. 16-22 the current score. Panthers in the lead. Eagles not done yet. Service by Maria, not quite able to get that one across the netting. And so it looks like Martha DePue will be the one serving this one up. Service up over, but is indeed out of bounds, off to the little, leaning a little too much to the right. And that one will go up to the Eagles' tally marker, being the 17th of Game 3. Samantha with that service, sending that one up and over, kept alive by Monica, able to find his way. Katrina over to Juliana, will set that one across the netting. Samantha able to get a hand on that one, throwing that one forward. Ellis able to find Caitlin, slaps that one to the Panther side, diving play by Armour, finding Katrina, dumps that one off. Samantha with another touch on that one, keeping that one over into a playable position, and that one will be finalized by Caitlin. Katrina off to the left side, finds Juliana, sips that one past the block, diving for that one. Samantha not able to pop her shoulder out of place to hit that ball in an impossible spot. And so the Panthers looking at match point right now, 24 Panthers, 17 Eagles. It's a bit of a sticky situation, but here we are. Service up over and down, service ace. That'll close out the series. Panthers take home game 1, 2, and 3, and that'll conclude the evening here. Both teams putting a valiant effort out there on the court. Very fun to watch, very fun to commentate and capture every moment of. But that'll do it here. Final score of Game 3 being 17-25, and the Panthers will go home a happy bunch. But that'll be it this evening from Slippery Rock Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gabriel Eisler, and hopefully we will see you next time. A little bit of an officiating change-up. It looks like both referees have had it for tonight. They went home. We have Isaac Hendricks in the booth. Looks like the Panthers are going to be switching this one up. They're going to throw their positions around, see who works best in what spot. And it's going to be a fun one. I think we're just going to be playing the one game. I'm not sure how far this is going to go. All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll here in Game 4 of this best of 7. I don't know, this is the bonus match. It's like double jeopardy out here. Alyssa Waters with the service, hits the netting, falls down. We got a 1-0 game. Panthers in the lead with the first tally. Got my tripod in the way. The GoPro died, so we don't have the middle camera. But Cami Coleman comes in with that libero jersey to play the front line. This is awkward. It's a little interesting. Juliana Todd's service goes up, over, and down. Samantha Cooper, the last to touch that one. Hits between the positions. I didn't even know Cami had a blue jersey. Juliana Toth able to get that one up and over. Maria with a diving play, kept alive by Barnett, able to finish that one off as Samantha. Elisa finding Monica for the set to Katrina, slaps that one up and across, a little out of bounds. And so we have a little bit of a closer knot game than I thought we were going to have. Service up, over, a little out of bounds on that left side. Service from Barnett. Substitution is called. Ellie Hendricks coming in for Cassandra Eisler. And players are a little out of sorts with the position change-ups. Monica DePue with that service, goes off Barnett. Reap getting a hand on that one. Barnett with the finalizer, hits the ceiling and comes down without passing go. Score is now 1-4, Panthers leading by 3. Service by Monica up over, a little out of bounds. And so the Eagles now at 2. Smell that? All right. I just want to make sure I wasn't stroking out. I smell burnt toast. Maria with a receiving touch, able to find Alyssa over towards Samantha, keeps that in between the candy canes and comes down Coleman, able to find Henricks back over to Coleman, slaps that one a little too hot and heavy, out of bounds it falls. We have a 3-4 game. Cassie Reap here, number 14 on the Eagles side here with the service. It's that one up and over, shallow side. Katrina finding its way over to Henricks. Gets that one back over to Katrina on that right side. Not quite the right timing on that hit. But she goes for the tip rather than the spike. Cassie Reap here with the service. Tied up like a hog in a rodeo for all. Service up and over. Kamey with a diving play. Throws that one up into the air. Henricks getting a hand on that one. Finished off by Caitlin on the Eagle side. Alyssa getting a hand on that one, not able to find a teammate because someone across the crease, but does go underneath the net. And so it'll be a Panther point. Katrina Eisler sends that one up and over, goes off Osterling, kept alive in between the candy canes, so it's deemed in bounds. Coleman there with a spike, not able to get underneath it, or get underneath it enough to get that one across. Substitution is called for the Eagles. And it looks like Missy will take her first step onto the court this evening. Caitlin will take a seat on the bench in her stead. Tied up 5-all. Maria here with the service. Gets that one up and hits the top part of the net and falls down without a fight. Arthur DePue with that service. Osterling returning that one. Henricks finding its way over to Juliana. Slaps down up and across. Maria getting a hand on that one. Samantha there with that secondary will clear the netting. Panthers defense. Henricks able to get this double touch, and she'll snap that one across. Not once, but twice. Panthers now at 7. Martha throws that one up over, called out of bounds, and it will be so. Samantha Cooper here with the service. Eagles 6, Panthers 7. Monica getting a hand on that one. Henricks able to find Elisa, slaps that one up and across, diving play by Missy, hits her and out of bounds promptly. Panthers now at 8, Eagles at 6. Henricks takes a seat on the bench as Cassandra comes on. Cassandra service up and over, goes off Samantha. Getting a hand on that one is Maria, and then Osterling with the third. Fourth touch by Samantha, gets that one up and over, but not able to do it in 3. Calls the play dead. 6-9 to score. Service up over Maria, not able to get underneath it in time, and the Panthers pick up a point after that. Service up over Maria, receiving that one, finding Alyssa, able to get that one left side. Barnett able to finish that off to the Panthers side. Cassandra getting a hand on that one. Monica able to send that one back over to Armor. Slaps that one, not able to get that wrist stiff enough. And that one will fall short of the net. Eagles now at 7, Panthers at 10. I smell a lot of smoke and it's kind of hurting my throat. Give a little bit of that extra feedback that you don't really normally get in the video playback. Missy's substituting back off in place of Caitlin to serve this one up. And so here's Caitlin Waters with the service. Underhanded up and over. Martha able to get a hand on that one. Monica able to get that one left side. Juliana Toth there with that spike, able to get that one up, over, and down. And there's up 11-7. Service up and over. Reap getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Alyssa. And then the finalizer by Barnett. Monica over towards that right side. Juliana not able to hit that one. A little off balance there. And so the Eagles will pick up point number 8. Waters with that service. Kept alive by Armour, finding Monica over to Katrina. Tips that one past the netting. Cooper with the receiving touch, finding its way to Alyssa, then to Barnett. Slaps that one over. Cassandra there receiving that one. Monica over towards that right side. Juliana there sending that one into the back line of the Eagles side. Caitlin, Sam, and then finalizer by Alyssa. Juliana finding Monica, then to Katrina. Slaps that one on the side of the right hand for the spotting of that one. Alyssa getting that one to the Panthers side. Cassandra with the first. Monica with the secondary. Juliana in a tough position. Set was a little too close to the net for that setup, and we have a 9-11 game, much like today's date. Service up and over by Alyssa, diving play by Cassandra into the netting, kept alive. Katrina there to finalize that one, and sends back over by Caitlin. Katrina with the first. Monica back sets that one over to Juliana, and she'll hit that one over with the palm of her hand. Alyssa into the air. Looks like the Panthers will receive this one, gets that one across the netting. Katrina there comes that one up and bounds. I think that was out, but my eyes might be deceiving me. Referee calls that one inbounds, so Panther point it is. Replay on the match, no points awarded, no points taken away. And so there's conflicting results as the conclusion of that play came to be. So we're going to throw this one back over to the Eagles service. Panthers service. I'm pretty sure it was an Eagles service for 9-11, but you know. That'll result in a Panther point. Armour service makes it a 12-9 game. Service by Elise up and over. Samantha Cooper able to find that way to Barnett, not able to tip that one past the netting. And so Panthers pick up their 13th tally in this bonus round here tonight. Service by Elisa up and over. Samantha Cooper getting a hand on that one. Alyssa getting that one left side. Slapped by Barnett, but not able to get the finger stiff enough to throw the power on that ball required to pass the netting. Elisa not quite able to send that one across the netting as it's a little short. And so the Eagles pick up point number 10. Barnett, number 13 here on the Eagles side with the service. Sent up and over. Elisa getting a hand on that one, throws that one forward. Monica gets that one back line, thrown across by Martha with a beautiful form on that attack. Samantha returning that to the Panthers side. Katrina finding its way to Monica, then a little too close to the net on that setup. And Juliana in a sticky situation, not able to make the play. And this is, I'm 90% sure that the 9/11, well, it might have thrown in the whole, anyway, we'll move on. Service by Barnett from the back line. Martha throws that back to the Eagles side. Maria with the receiving touch. Alyssa able to find Sam, and she'll throw that up into the air. Monica getting a hand on that one. Cassandra there to finish that one off. Samantha able to throw that one right side, far side. Alyssa then to Samantha. Elisa finding Juliana over to Katrina, and she'll clear the net with that finalizer. Samantha Cooper into the back line. Goes off Elisa. Martha into the air. Elisa there to finish that one off. Kept alive by Samantha. Alyssa back over to Samantha. Throws that one up and over. Elisa getting a hand on that one. Cassandra there with that secondary finalizer by Katrina. Not able to get it up into the air enough to clear the netting. And the Eagles will pick up their 13th tally in this game. It is 13-14, right? 12-14 is the score. Barnett with the service. Gets that one, a beautiful service. Third touch by Juliana in there to finish that one off. Cooper keeping that one alive. Pushed out of the way was Reef, but a couple players were a little in the way. I think Reef had that full under control, but supposed to have the center, let the center have the second hit. Juliana there to send that one up and over. Caitlin able to find its way into Alyssa, then the finalizer by Maria, kept alive by Armour, finding Monica off to the left side. Katrina there with a slapper up and across, goes off of Caitlin and out of bounds. Panthers now at 16. Juliana service, able to get that one up and over Reap with the first touch. Alyssa there with that back bump over towards that left side. Kept slapped up and across by Maria. First touch by Juliana, secondary by, I think that was Monica, and then the finalizer not able to be made by Armour. For 8 points is the difference. Eagles down 13-16. Cassie Reap here with the service. Service hitting the bottom portion of the net and will result in a Panther point. Monica DePue with a beautiful service. Received by Barnett, finished off by Cooper, but is out of bounds as it crosses the netting. Service by Monica, able to get that one up over off Maria and out of bounds. Panthers now at 19. Eagles at 13. Monica service gets a lot on that one. I think that was in bounds. They're going to call that one out of bounds. Eagles pick up their next tally. Making a 14-19 game. And yeah, from the replay, you can clearly see that the ball did in fact meet the floor. I think I made that joke last time we were here. Service by Maria, a little short on that one. And so Panthers will pick up their 20th tally of this game. 20-14, the current score. Panthers up by 6. Service by Katrina, up and over Maria, getting a hand on that one. Alyssa there with that secondary, and the finalizer by Caitlin. Coleman ready for that one, finding Henricks over to Coleman once again, slaps onto the back line. Maria getting a hand on that one. Alyssa with a diving play, finding his way over to Cooper. That'll finish that one off for the Eagles. Henricks up in the air, slapped across by Armour. Diving play by Cooper, not quite able to get underneath it in time. And the Panthers pick up their 21st tally in this bonus game here tonight. Katrina Eisler up and over from the back line. Maria on her knees getting that one forward. Cooper able to find its way into the middle. Alyssa there to finish that one off. Monica able to find Henricks up into the air, caught against the netting. They're going to call the carry on Alyssa Waters. Panthers grow their lead. They're at 22 on the total sum. Katrina there to send that one up and across. Maria getting a hand on that one, sends that one back into the netting and down without passing go. Substitution for the Eagles. They're going to bring Missy back into the match in spot of Caitlin on the front line. So the Panthers now at 23, Eagles at 14. Katrina Eisler with the service. Jump serve, able to get that one up and over, kept in bounds. Barnett with the receiving touch, able to find Alyssa. Cooper able to throw that one up and over, out of bounds. And so the Panthers looking at match point, I believe. Katrina service up and over. Out of bounds is the call from the referee. Now we have a 15-24 game. Eagles with the service. This is their last effort here in the match tonight. One mistake could end the game. Will end the game. Well, you can always recover from certain... It's situational. Samantha Cooper throws that one up and over. Goes off the foot of Juliana. And so that'll be an Eagle point. Samantha Cooper servers up and over, kept alive by Monica over to Ellie. And then the finalizer by Elisa. Cooper able to find its way into the middle, let go by Missy, and that one's going to be the end of the game. 25-16, the final score here in this bonus round. All right, now that's going to do it here for the evening at Slippery Rock Sports Network. Thank you for joining me for the bonus game, and hopefully we will see you next time.